Good day, everyone. This is Teacher Ruby, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we will learn more about hypothesis and formulating null and alternative hypothesis. From my previous video, we defined hypothesis as a statement or assumption about a population parameter. And there are two types of hypothesis: null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. What is null hypothesis? Null hypothesis is a statement that there is no effect, relationship, or difference in the population. It is indicated or denoted with the symbol H sub O, while alternative hypothesis is a statement that contradicts the null hypothesis. It is suggesting that there is a significant effect, relationship, or difference in the population. It is also denoted with the symbol H sub 1 or H sub A. But the question is how to write null and alternative hypothesis. Let us take the following problems. Problem number 1. The scores between students who study music and those who study without music. To write the null hypothesis, we can say that there is no relationship between the scores of the students who study with music and those who study without music. Take note of the word no. When you are going to write null hypothesis, you are going to always use no. No relationship between. While in alternative hypothesis or H sub A, you can say that there is a relationship between the scores of the students who study with music and those who study without music. In alternative hypothesis, you are not going to use the word no. Take note that alternative hypothesis contradicts the null hypothesis. Let us have this problem number 2. The plant growth and the time of the exposure to sun. The null hypothesis for this can be stated as there is no relationship between the growth of the plant and its time exposure to sun, while alternative hypothesis simply says there is a relationship between the growth of plant and its time exposure to the sun. This time, let us study another example on formulating null and alternative hypothesis. Let's read this problem or example number 1. The school record claims that the mean score in science of the incoming grade 10 students is 85. The teacher wants to know if the claim is true. She tests if there is significant difference between the batch mean score and the mean score of students in her class. To write the null and alternative hypothesis, let us denote mu be the population or the batch mean score, while x bar or the sample mean be the mean of the students in her class. There are two options or ways in writing the null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis for the given problem or example. The first option is the null hypothesis can be written as the mean score of the incoming grade 10 students is 85, or we can simply write mu is equal to 85. And the alternative hypothesis can be written as the mean score of the incoming grade 10 students is not 85, or we can write mu is not equal to 85. For the option 2, the null hypothesis can be written as the mean score of the incoming grade 10 student has no significant difference with the mean score of her students, or mu is equal to x bar. As for the alternative hypothesis, the mean score of the incoming grade 10 students has significant difference with the mean score of her students, where can be written also as mu is not equal to x bar. The use of the equal sign or the not equal sign should be used when we're going to write the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. As we wrap up today's lesson, I hope you have a clearer understanding of the hypothesis, both the null and alternative hypothesis, and how to apply what we have learned. Remember, Learning is an ongoing process, so keep practicing and exploring more on your own. So you may answer the exercises provided for you. You may write your answers of these exercises, or you may write your questions on the comment box below. And don't forget to like and share and subscribe so you will be notified for more new videos. Thank you!